youngest brother, Nathan, I guess not anymore, congrats. Little known fact about my three brothers and I, we all graduated high school about $1.30 sopping wet. Mitchell didn't bulk up to be the beefcake that he is now until he left for college, leaving me home alone and for the first time in my life forced to actually answer my parents' questions at the dinner table. For my entire life, before Mitchell left, most of the conversation at home was filled with stories from his day or memories that popped into his head that he had to get out. One of Mitchell's best qualities is his storytelling ability, and I admire how easily he can make himself and others laugh just by thinking back to situations he got into growing up. One of his worst qualities, though, is that he will tell you the same story 4 times in a week, even after asking if he's told you it before. Obviously, growing up with Mitchell, a lot of the best moments of my childhood were with him, and a lot of the best moments of my adult life have been with the guys up here or Mitchell's college friends, and laughing at the stories that he never runs out of. Sitting up here by Mitchell's side are 7 of his closest family members. I'm so grateful that our parents and uncles and aunts taught us the importance of being friends with each other and remaining close with our family. But no one embraced that lesson better than Mitchell, who is not only a best friend to so many people, but also all of the brothers' favorite brother, the cousin's favorite cousin, uncle's favorite nephew, and as hard as Sean and I are trying, it looks like Mitchell might end up being the nephew's favorite uncle. People have always gravitated towards the goodness that Mitchell puts out into the world. He makes everyone he meets feel like the most interesting and important person, someone he's known his whole life. And if you're lucky enough to have him on your side, you'll know that Mitchell will do whatever it takes to support and stand up for you. Woo! He's the kind of person you can count on through thick and thin. And those are just a few of the things that make my brother such a cool guy. One thing that wasn't cool, though, was getting friend zoned by Kat for 4 or 5 years. I met Kat after one of their first dates. I had to act like I didn't know who she was, so I didn't go and discover, but obviously I knew that this was the girl he had been talking to for years, the same one I had asked him about 100 times why he was so scared to ask her out. After meeting her, though, I think I understood the situation. When they first started dating, Mitchell was a long-haired, mustachioed, unemployed drummer with pierced ears, missing a few fairly essential teeth. Clearly, he didn't want to intimidate Kat by being too out of her league. I respect Mitchell for playing the long game, though. Through years of conversations with each other, Kat and Mitchell became best friends, and the friendship that they share with each other is something I'm so happy to be able to witness and be a part of. At Kat's bridal shower, her friends had planned a newlywed game where Kat would try to guess Mitchell's answers to questions like, what is Kat's favorite movie, favorite food? And for the question, what is Mitchell's favorite thing about Kat, she guessed that he would say her sunny disposition, and that's exactly what he said. Everyone here that knows Kat probably has a story about how she stayed in good spirits despite things falling apart around her. Just a few weeks ago, I picked Kat up from work because her windshield was smashed by a tree. Things literally falling apart around her, but it didn't seem to faze her. She just said, well, I already had a tiny crack in it, so it's kind of good timing. I'm so happy for both of you that you found someone who shares your love to laugh and positive outlook on life. Kat, we got to grow up with Mitch, and now you get to grow old with him. So let's all raise a glass to Kat and Mitch. A couple who will not only share a lifetime of love, but also the deepest friendship. Congrats.